Greetings humans, today's video is gonna be quite simple. I didn't have the strength to film a whole video on one of Arcaden's region or something big like that, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover of a speed paint of one of my most recent drawings. So I hope you enjoy. This drawing started off with a couple of sketches. I started by doing the head, but I wasn't really happy with how it turned out, so I just completely scrapped the idea and restarted again. I think this was a great decision because the first head, sketch of the head didn't even look like a Licha. So yeah, really I had to change that one. I had for a long time the idea of drawing, me, a Licha, playing guitar, because if you didn't know, I do play the guitar. So I thought it would be kind of fun to draw me playing a guitar. So that's what I did. Though I was really struggling with the ends, because first of all, drawing ends isn't easy, as most artists know, but drawing ends playing guitar, it's just hell. It's pain. It hurts you. I was in physical pain, but no regrets. I did have to literally look up a reference for ends playing guitar, and I found this weird looking picture of I don't know, a long time ago, an old painting, and I thought it was a great reference, so I used that. I guess it helped. But I still really struggled with the end playing on the strings. I feel like it looks a bit odd still, but you know what, I tried my best, so that's alright. For this drawing, I really focused on my LineART quality. Since I'm using an Apple Pencil, it really started to look better. Like my LineART looks better, especially with the pressure system there is in the Apple Pencil. It gives my lines more weight, I guess? You understand. But I just feel like my LineART is a lot better now that I'm using an Apple Pencil. Well, first of all, it's easier to use a pen than your finger, and also I have a lot more control on the line thickness. With my art style, the only part that looks a little bit weird is really when I'm putting the base color, because especially in the face, my drawings always look like Voldemort from Harry Potter, because when there's no shading, the nose is basically just two nostrils. Don't ask me why it looks weird, but bear with me, it's gonna be okay when I put the shading. For this drawing, I really sold my soul to the devil to make good shading, and it appears especially when I do the rendering with my second layer of shading. Right now I'm shading the colors, just basic stuff that I always do, but you're gonna see that in a couple of seconds, probably, I'm gonna start doing the rendering, and that's when shapes start to come together. I really try to give this drawing more contrast on the shading by using darker and more profound colors. I don't know how to say that, to be honest. Darker colors. And I also really took my time on the shading. Look at the shading on the ties, bro. I put way too much effort in small details. I need to chill for a second. Yeah. As always, I did add also some color to the line art to make it warmer and more toned down and not too in your face, sort of. I don't know how to say that, to be honest. Now we're getting into the rendering. As you can see right now, I'm doing a more dramatic and defined shading. Usually this is something I don't do because I'm afraid of commitment, so I'm afraid of using really contrasted colors and do things like this. But this time I was like, no, I'm gonna push myself and try something new, which I did, and I have zero regrets because the final result, it's so good. Rendering is probably my favorite part of drawing because that's when you really see the entire drawing come together and be a wonderful piece of art. I even added some little sparkles and this sort of light putting some lighting in the sky. Yes. Then after all of that, I thought that it lacked a little something. So I added the big little like music notes behind me. I think that this really completes this drawing. It's the cherry on top. It gives a feeling that I'm actually playing music and that it's almost magical and hypnotizing. I just love everything about this drawing. The shading, the colors, even the ambience I created. I'm really proud. So I'm probably gonna try doing more drawings like this with more dramatic shading. Because let's be honest, the shading does all the difference. This piece of art really inspires me to continue drawing, which is great. If you have any good ideas for me to draw, well, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll check them and maybe I'll draw one of them. If you'd like a video on rendering tips, just let me know because I was planning on making one. Would that be interesting? Anyways, thanks for watching, little human, and may your destinies cross again.